So, Premier League season has started, and unlike last year, this season is going to be much more interesting, people. Every single big club has strengthened their squad one way or another. I feel like there's going to be a lot of drama in the final game week of the season. And when we're talking about drama, by the way, we have to talk about the match that happened between Liverpool and Newcastle United. We all know क्या चल रहा है इन दोनों क्लब्स के बीच में regarding Alexander Isak. Isak wants to प्ले फॉर लिवरपूल सो बैड कि महाशय ने न्यूकासल के लिए पिच पे उतरने से ही मना कर दिया है. It's basically like when you are in a relationship with someone and you try your best to provide everything to them to make them happy, but at the end of the day you see them drooling over the 6'2" muscular guy in the bar, right? So that is what's happening with Newcastle basically. They are trying their best to convince Isak to stay with them for one more year. And the main problem is Newcastle has not been able to replace Isak or find a player who can maybe replace Isak, right? They were looking to get Benjamin Sesko, but Manchester United came and swoop up that deal. So right now there is no number 9 available in the market who can give you the same amount of quality and numbers like Isak did, right? So that is a big problem I feel like that Newcastle is having right now. Saying that, the game that they play last day, it was not that bad, to be honest. It is really impressive, because you have to remember also, guys, in this match, Newcastle got a red card around 30-35 minutes. So Newcastle had to play the entirety of the match, most of the match, around 60 to 65 minutes with a man down, right, with 10 men. And it was not just only any player, it was Anthony Gordon. After Isak, their most lethal and potent player who can score some goals, who can give some assist, who can change the game by himself. And he got sent out. The challenge was really rash on Virgil van Dijk, and he should have gotten a red card. There's no debating in that. I felt like the result of the match could have been a lot different if not only for the Anthony Gordon's red card after Liverpool got their first goal. What a finish by Gravenberch though. I have not seen him score a lot of goals last season, I guess, but the one he scored that day, it was a really great finish. The second goal also came not long after that, but from a clinical finish from Ekitike, Liverpool's new striker. And I feel like this might be a hot take, guys, but I feel like in this Liverpool team, if Liverpool wins the Premier League again, or even they give very good competition in the Champions League as well, going to the semi final or even to the final, they can really win it, to be honest, if they want to. So in that position, I feel like Ekitike is going to be much more valuable than Florian Wirtz even. Like I know a lot of people has been talking about words and he is a quality baller bhai, but I feel like the system that Arne Slot is trying to play, in this kind of a system, a player like Ekitike can score lots of goals bhai. Like you don't even understand how good this kid is. Like he can score from anywhere in the pitch, and he's so clinical. And over and all, I feel like he's going to be a bigger influence than Florian Ritz even in the Liverpool team if this team does very good and wins a lot of trophies. But Newcastle was still not finished, guys, were they? So the first attack for Newcastle was built up from a long throw in from the Liverpool's half, and I think it was Livramento who crosses a luscious ball into the box, and Bruno Guimaraes, I think, got the header in, and boom, it was the first goal for Newcastle, right? I feel like Newcastle dominated the entirety of the second half. Like Liverpool had some chances, but most of the chances were created by Newcastle's players. Apart from that, they got the fruit of their pressing and their never give up attitude in the 88th minute when this Zula equalizes for Newcastle. And mind you, Newcastle were still playing with 10 men. When everybody thought that this game is going to be a draw, and everybody was thinking, including me, that we got to saw a good game, but after the game, this video could have been a lot different if Liverpool did draw the game, because drawing the game against Newcastle United, who is not even playing Isak in their team, While being 10 men, it is not a very good achievement for Liverpool, I guess. The way that people has hyped up this Liverpool team, right? Felt like they should have shown a lot more. Like they should have scored at least one or two more goals. They had the chances, they had the spaces in behind Newcastle. Although Newcastle is a very physical team, whatever the case is, this new kid, Rio Ngumoa, I think he is going to be a really, really great player someday because the kind of body positioning he has, the kind of balance he has, the kind of shooting he has, I feel like that he can become that player that Liverpool has been looking for a long time. They played their bids with Darwin Nunes. He never worked out, right? They sold him. Now they're looking for a player who can come into those pocket of spaces, come into those kind of you know uh, spaces where the ball is going to be, and he can also score those goals. He has the clinicalness, he has the composure, I feel like, to score those goals. Let's see. He's a really young kid. We have to see him more. I feel like in this system he is going to get a lot more games. We'll see. You know, इसी के साथ लिवरपूल clutches the match, and Newcastle has to face a defeat this time. But the team who did not face defeat this time, it was our arch rivals Real Madrid, who defeats Real Oviedo 3 goals to nil. To be honest, guys, it was a hell of a boring match. Although Madrid scored 3 goals, they didn't really play good, in my opinion. I mean, Javi Alonso is trying to play some Pep style football, which doesn't really suit this club at all. तुमने कभी रियल मैड्रिड जैसी टीम को 70 to 80% पोजीशन रखते हुए देखा है? मैंने तो नहीं देखा भाई. बट मैड्रिड फैंस आर सेइंग दिस इज रेवोल्यूशन एंड चेंजेस डिमांड कर रहे हैं वो. But you guys really think that this kind of a football suits Real Madrid? All right, Vinny scored a goal finally after like so many months. By the way, he got benched by Rodrigo, and Rodrigo didn't even play good. Like, I don't know, like Madrid should have sold Rodrigo, no, already. Don't know what that blood is doing there still. If he has any kind of self-respect, he should leave Madrid at this point, I feel like. But apart from that, I can't really judge this particular team after seeing them beating a team which came to La Liga after 25 years. I said the same thing in the match against Levante for Barca. I can't really judge Barcelona even after that particular game because no, the difference in quality between those two teams is immeasurable, right? You see the team of Madrid, you see the team of Oviedo, like you will laugh even, right? So that is the thing that I won't be able to judge Madrid on the basis of that. But still, I feel like Oviedo did attack. They were attacking throughout the whole game. They had some chances, but their finishers were diabolical. Only the first goal I think Mbappe scored was a proper team goal, and it was a goal which was really good to see as well from him. But other than that, both the goals came from Oviedo's dumb fuck mistakes. I was not even impressed with Mastantuono, even though he's still young, he's still starting. This is still his like second start for Madrid. I think he still needs time to adapt to La Liga. Only consistent players were, I think, Carreras, Chouameni, and Mbappe. Those were the 3 players who were trying to win the game only. And they did win the game, but no, the signs that we are seeing from Madrid, I don't think so. It is really very good. They do need a midfielder who can create. I don't think so. Arda Güler can do that by his own. Like he do have a lot of creativity, but उससे नहीं हो पाएगा वो भाई. Like he's just a kid, like he's came from Turkish league. Like he needs more time, he needs some experienced midfielder by his side, like players like Madrid had, like Luka Modric, like Cruz. Now there is nobody who can guide Arda Güler even, right? So he needs to figure it out by himself, and that is something I think is going to be hard, really hard. That is all for today. Let's finish this video here. New video is gonna come very soon. Like there is a video which is already ready, just need to upload it, which is on Premier League predictions. We're gonna predict every single team that gonna get relegated, every single team that gonna get top 6 or top 8, and also we're gonna predict who gonna win the Premier League as well. So if you wanna see that video as well, please like this one, share this with your friends, subscribe to the channel. Visca Barça, Visca Catalunya.